Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the normal stuff, the sane stuff. It's been a while. It has been a while. I apologise for those of you who miss this stuff and believe that it hasn't been as frequent as it could be. It definitely hasn't. But, you know, it's been a hectic period, so it is what it is. But we're back with Hometown Roulette. And this is going to be, for those of you who are new subscribers, hello. Yeah, this is what I built the channel on, so bear with me. This is Hometown Roulette. What this is, ladies and gents, is you guys, 1,984 of you, 1984, scary. Ooh. That's how many people commented with their hometown. Look at all these. Look, Tess from Alkmaar, Netherlands, for example. Even Kim Jong-un gets in on the act. So, you know, they're all at it. Takes all kinds. And, yeah, basically, I insert the URL here. And we're going to see whose hometown we are going to be exploring today. It's very exciting. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is to see how many unique comments there are, because some people like to type theirs in several times. But that's a healthy number. 1887. Don't know what major event happened that year. So let's move over to the left side of the screen and let's see who's actually won. Boom. Here we go. There are the names. All sorts of silly names in there, but the winner is Joel N. of Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. And how fitting, because I'm going there tomorrow. Let's do it. Well, not to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm actually going to the West Coast, but we're going to Grand Rapids first. Let's do it.
Life isn't always about finding ourselves. Life is about creating ourselves. But there are too few places that give us enough canvas to really explore what's inside. Then again, few places are like Grand Rapids, where creative living means the good life, where food is art, and music flows in every color imaginable. Let's start living the artful life in Grand Rapids, a life we create that's pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
Oh God, Verity, cancel the trip. We're going to Grand Rapids instead.
Life isn't always about finding ourselves. Life is about creating ourselves. But there are too few places that give us enough canvas to really explore what's inside. Then again, few places are like Grand Rapids, where creative living means the good life, where food is art, and music flows in every color imaginable.
57 locations. That's enough for me. That's enough for Joel. I just know it. And that's enough for the rest of you. So let's do it. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Joel. You have really pulled it out the bag here. It's green. It's sunny. Well, it's... okay, it's a bit overcast, but the point is, it's green, it's suburban, it's everything you want from an American neighborhood, and I hope I see this frequently in the coming weeks. So this is a suburb of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Note, I'm not saying Michigan anymore. I've grown out of that. Okay, and we can't be too far from the centre. Can't be too far from downtown because of the parameters that I've set. That's the great news. So, already I can see some street signs here. Fairbanks and Coit. N-E, both saying N-E. I presume meaning northeast. So, Fairbanks and Coit. Which one's which, though? I can never work that out in the US. Coit Park. God, we've got a lot here. We've got a lot here, Joel. Already. Yeah, I'm going in. Oh, fuck it. Coit Park, northeast of the city. I mean, there's Belknap. No, it could be Belknap. And we found Coit. There it is. How lovely. So we are on... Wait a minute. Wait a moment. We're actually on this junction here, aren't we? So let's settle this once and for all then. Coit. So basically in the US, the sign that follows, runs perpendicular to, is aligned with the road, is the name of the road. I thought it was, because I thought it was different to the UK. Right, that's where we are, but it's not where we started. That's the key thing. Very easy to have a lapse in concentration. We are roughly the distance down the road from the junction that it would take to fail already. So, count the houses. For those of you who are perhaps new to this whole GeoGuessr thing, not convinced yet, well, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, when you found out where you are, it's about counting the houses. And we're in line with the second one. We've gone north, as you can see with the red arrow. Come back here, map. And it's this one, and then it's this one, and we're kind of in the middle of it. I'm happy with that. If anything, slightly to the south side of it. Wow. There you go, 0.7 meters. 70 centimeters. Astride, but astride, next to Coit Park. Next round. How'd you like that, Joel? Did you know that neighbourhood? Perhaps you live there. Perhaps you live on the periphery of Coit Park. Right, we've got a tall building here, a skyscraper. Or maybe not. What constitutes a skyscraper? Is it 150 meters? I forget. But that is... it's not far off, I would say. Right, definitely more central here. Next to the Holiday Inn. And the Grand Rapids Public Museum. Interesting. What's in there then? What would you have in Grand Rapids Public Museum? Anything of note? And we've got more tall buildings over here. And a bridge by the looks of it. Is this the bridge over the river? It's got to be. It's arched. And yes, it is. We are right by the river. And look at that. And that might explain the name Grand Rapids. Are these the rapids that it speaks of? It's... Yeah, I mean, they're not... They wouldn't scare you if you were on a canoe, but they definitely constitute as rapids if it was an otherwise calm, placid river. I think you could walk across that. Do people walk across that? Or is it too deep? It might be more deep over there. But anyway, it looks like a shallow, pleasant river. And we're right in the middle, aren't we? Well, I think the middle, downtown, if you could call it that, is just over yonder. And I think we can work out exactly where we are here. So yeah, let's do it. I don't think we need to look at street names because we've got what looks to be downtown here. There's a park. There's a park. Does it continue over the other side? Well, no, because the museum's there. So let's go back to the start. And we're in line with this road. And we're in line, yeah, we're right in the middle of this junction. Can I just say, by the way, for those of you who perhaps might be watching this as a showcase for GeoGuessr for the first time ever, I wouldn't say this is a good representation of the fun that is to be had on GeoGuessr. This is me dicking about, chatting shit, and exploring someone's hometown as a treat, and getting you all involved in the channel. That's not to say we're not having fun, but don't judge this as don't use this as a yardstick for what GeoGuessr can bring, the joys that it can bring. Unfortunately, you have to pay for it now to get any sort of fun out of it. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. Let's see how close we can get this time. 5.5 meters. Well, that is another downside of GeoGuessr, apart from having to pay, is that sometimes it's wrong. Next round. I'm sure that was a place, Joel, that you know all too well. I'm sure you're sick of the sight of it. And quite possibly this too, because no one likes these big old roads. Look at that, Coit Avenue. There it is again. We've just spotted it out of the corner of our eyes. Coit Avenue. So that's interesting. I don't know how much that will actually help us, because it could be a long road, could have come from any angle. We're currently heading west. Yeah, I'm just taking a mental note of all this. We've got some more tall buildings in the background, or quite possibly the same ones. We're heading downhill, so we can only presume that the river is down there somewhere. Yeah, we're heading west. Do you know what? There. I think they're the buildings that we saw earlier. Definitely that's the curvy one. Yeah, we are looking at a completely different angle on the two buildings that we saw earlier, I think. Just want to confirm that in my head. This shouldn't be too hard to get. I love the big blocky buildings that you have. They're brutal. What is that? I mean, I don't love it in a way. In a way, it's a monstrosity, but I like it because it's different to what I'm used to. Right, I think I can just bloody do this because of Coit Avenue and the fact that we're right underneath it and the fact that it crosses a main road. I think that's enough, and I think even from this altitude that we're on this road here. So let's get in. I mean, where's Coit Park? There's Coit Park. There's Coit Avenue. So we are here. I mean, how close to the edge are we? Oh, don't ask me that. Oh, bloody hell. Right, no, I think we're there on the Gerald R. Ford Freeway. Am I supposed to know who that is, Joel? Who is Gerald Ford? Was he? I think he was a president, wasn't he? Could be badly wrong. I'm going there. We've got a hospital here on our left, and yes, that does look like one, I guess. Here we go. 5.3 meters. Apparently we were quite far from the bridge. Fourth round, and we're doing well. We're doing very well. We've got a perfect score, and it's a good combined distance too. Do you know one thing I haven't looked for is the old registration plates. Not that they're going to help me whatsoever, but if I remember rightly, they were blue and white. And there is one. Blue on the top. Yeah, those have left my head a bit. I did an educational series on those, which I kind of wish I hadn't started because it took ages. And most of them have left my head. Right, which road are we on? And are we heading out here? Are we heading in? I feel like that's the way I need to go for some reason. Why would that be? Is it because it's downhill and it's west? Anyway, what's going to help us is this little thing here, southeast. Pleasant Street, or just Pleasant. Is it Pleasant? I guess it is, yeah. There's a nice variety of colours of houses. This street's more pleasant, if I'm honest. What's this street called, though? Union Street. Yeah, they should swap names. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's Pleasant Street. Yeah, they should swap names because this one is far more pleasant. I'm sorry. It's mainly down to the paints, the palettes of paints that they've used. And this one is even better. Oh, that is Pleasant Street. Again. I take it back. I'm so sorry. Now, this does warrant a name like Pleasant Street. Can we find it? That's the question, Joel. Pleasant Street, and we're in the southeast. Let's give it a go. Southeast. I think we're a bit further out. Let's have a pan around here. We're a bit further. You know, this is... Okay, we're in the northeast now. I do apologise. Yeah, this is going to take a bit more scanning, which I miss. I miss that, so I'm going to do it. Even though I probably should have explored a bit more. May have to still. Let's look around. We're still in the southeast here, but the question is, are we too far out? Are we going to just leave the parameters? I may have already seen it. Apologies if I have. Well, I say seen it, I mean scroll past it. Probably have scrolled past it. Pleasant Street, got it. Yeah, I think I probably did look around this area. Pleasant Park. We need Union now. We need Union, there it is. And it carries on down here. It should end there. It really should. Let's get a petition started for Pleasant Street to end at least there on this side. I can't speak for this side. It's a very long street. Anyway, we were on the drab part, the shabby, frayed end of Pleasant Street. But how many houses down were we on? I think I've been quite harsh. One. Let's count. Let's go to the end so we definitely know. Looking on the south side, that's a big building. 1, 2. We were in line with the second. Were we not? Yep. Spin around, Chinaman. Spin around. Yeah, we were, well, actually in line with the third. So, west side, south side. That doesn't make sense. 1, we're there. Yeah, we're there. These 3 houses almost as long as the first one. I'm going there on Pleasant. 1.1. I'm laughing here. Considering I've been away for so long, I'm laughing. But it's not over. Fridge art is so in right now. Ready for back to school? Mercantile gets it. And I didn't understand any of that. Bakery. Nice little artisan bakery. That's what I was wondering about this town. Is it quite artisan and hipster? Because I think it is. Having not been right into the centre or into the trendy areas. We're on Union Street again. Southeast, Union Ave. God, just as pleasant as it's always been as well. Okay, so yeah, let's have a little look, because I think this is a hipster town. We're in the north. You know, it's not, it's the progressive north. Whether that be for good or for bad, I'll leave it up to the opinion of whoever may answer. But we've definitely got some independent shops, which can't be a bad thing. Right, what street have we got to here, Joel? Because we've got another. That's a little cafe. That would be a pub. They would all be pubs if this was Britain. Let's get the name of this one. Wealthy Southeast. Wealthy Union James. Okay. Okay. Let's get in there then. To the south of Grand Rapids and work our way across. There's Wealthy Southeast. Can we pick out Union? How far along was that? I can't quite remember. Here's Wealthy. Eureka. Paris College, Madison. Bigby Coffee. Is that the one we were looking at? Let's carry on going west. And see what happens to this road, because it bends on the map. Bends at some point. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way for it to bend. Let's go back. This way it bends. But it seemed like we were heading out of town this way. But we can't be. Okay, I think we were further out than I thought. But as you can see, we are getting into town here. There's a curly-whirly car park, and there's a roundabout here, which is not a common feature on stateside roads. Is this the hospital? That could be a hospital. So that would be there. That would be the roundabout. So we are up here somewhere. Yeah, Wealthy Street Bakery, Union Ave. Boom. Back we go. It's not really boom. It doesn't have the effect because it's just a preliminary guess. We'll say boom in a second. We're right by the bakery. Right by this nonsensical advert. And this one was Union, was it not? Gonna have to re-jog the memory very quickly. No, this is James. Worth checking. There's James. There's the bakery. So were we there? Back we go. Return to start. It's very messy, isn't it? But it'll be worth it. Right. Yeah. In between the bakery and that solitary building on the edge of James. Are they counting that as that little car park? I guess I can tweak it to there. That will, however, suffice. 2.8 meters. Could have gone a tiny bit to the right there, but hey, 5,000 points. Let's view the summary. Look at that. That's a good spread. We didn't get one right in the center, but we got some lovely suburbs. We got artisan bakeries and coffee shops. We saw the river. We saw the museum, and we saw the park. I mean, what more do you want, Joel? What more do you want, mate? Let me know in the comments if you expected more, and I shall gladly grovel. Anyone else from Grand Rapids? Hope you enjoyed as much as Joel surely did. And the same goes for the rest of you. Put your name down for next month, and it could be you whose hometown I will be exploring in a half-hearted, happy-go-lucky manner. Quick word on this month, folks. As you know, I'm away in the States, so there won't be much activity on the channel. However, on Patreon, I will be posting regular videos from my US travels on the top tier, and on the lower tier, I will be posting bonus footage and behind-the-scenes footage from How Not to Travel Europe. So it's a Patreon heavy month because I can do that mobile. I can do that on the go on my mobile, funnily enough. But on YouTube, sadly, it's just this video and a Sporkle video which I'm just about to make. I just haven't had time. So yeah, sign up to Patreon if you want the juicy stuff. If not, tune into the Sporkle vid next week, and after that I'll see you in March. We will resume things in March. Take it easy, everyone. Ta-ra.